This video will explore Islamic divorce, love marriages versus arranged marriages. Marriage in Islam holds a sacred place. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Marriage is my sunnah." In Islamic cultures, two primary types of marriages exist: love marriages and arranged marriages. Arranged marriages are orchestrated by families, with the couple's consent being crucial. Love marriages are based on personal compatibility and emotional connection. Arranged marriages are regarded as stable due to family support. Each type has its place in Islamic cultures. However, it is important to understand that love must be managed within the framework of Islamic teachings. Famous scholars like Ibn Taymiyyah and Imam al-Ghazali emphasize the importance of controlling one's emotions in accordance with Sharia. Misunderstanding love as being beyond one's control contradicts the concept of free will in Islam. Statistics reveal an interesting landscape when comparing love marriages versus arranged marriages. Studies suggest arranged marriages report lower divorce rates. Families provide a stronger support system in arranged marriages. Love marriages may start with higher emotional intensity. Lower divorce rates don't necessarily mean happier marriages. Cultural, emotional, and familial influences affect marital satisfaction. Islamic teachings on divorce are both clear and compassionate. Marriage should be a source of tranquility and love, as indicated by the Quran in Surah Ar-Rum. And among his signs is this, that he created for you mates from among yourselves, that you may dwell in tranquility with them. Quran 30:21. Islam acknowledges human imperfections and marital discord. The process of divorce in Islam is called talaq. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Of all the lawful acts, the most detestable to Allah is divorce." Abu Dawud. Lack of love alone is not typically a sufficient reason for divorce. Scholars like Imam al-Ghazali emphasize patience and perseverance in marriage. In Islam, all actions have consequences, both in this life and the hereafter. Divorce is no exception. The Quran in Surah Al-Ahzab advises believers to act justly and with integrity, and those who harm believing men and believing women for something other than what they have earned have certainly borne upon themselves a slander and manifest sin. Quran 33:58. Islamic teaching suggests that unjustly seeking divorce can lead to negative consequences in the afterlife. The Hadith literature often points towards the importance of intentions or niyyah in all actions. Muslim scholars like Ibn Taymiyyah have emphasized that actions devoid of sincere intentions and just causes are not favored by Allah. Breaking a family without valid reasons can cause harm to children, relatives, and the community, which Islam strongly discourages. Polygamy is permitted in Islam under specific conditions. The Quran in Surah An-Nisa states, "Marry those that please you of other women, 2 or 3 or 4. But if you fear that you will not be just, then marry only one." Quran 4-3. A wife can seek divorce if her rights are compromised. The social consequences of seeking divorce due to polygamy are significant. Scholars like Yusuf al-Qaradawi advise caution and thorough deliberation. Divorcing due to a husband's second marriage can have far-reaching consequences. The emotional toll can be significant. It is crucial to examine the intentions behind the divorce. Without justifiable reasons and reconciliation, it might be considered hasty. Socially, divorces due to polygamy can affect family dynamics and children's well being. The decision should be weighed against Islamic principles of justice and compassion. Islamic teachings on marriage and divorce emphasize the principles of justice, compassion, and the well being of all parties involved. While love is an important aspect of marriage, it is not the sole criterion for its success or failure. Arranged marriages, supported by familial structures, often show lower divorce rates but may not always guarantee personal happiness. Divorce in Islam is permissible but is considered a last resort. Seeking divorce due to lack of love or a husband's remarriage requires careful consideration of Islamic principles, societal impacts, and personal well being. The Quran and Hadith provide guidance on maintaining fairness and integrity in these decisions. By adhering to these principles, individuals can navigate the complexities of marital relationships while upholding the values of their faith. In Islam, marriage is considered a solemn and sacred bond, and both spouses have responsibilities towards one another. When a wife requests a divorce without a genuine reason, particularly if she does so repeatedly, it can have serious religious consequences. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, strongly discouraged a woman from seeking a divorce without a legitimate reason. He said, "Any woman who asks her husband for divorce without a strong reason, the fragrance of paradise will be forbidden to her." Sunan ibn Majah, Hadith 2055. This hadith indicates that requesting a divorce frivolously or without a genuine cause is a grave matter in Islam. The Quran encourages reconciliation and patience within the marriage. It advises, "And live with them in kindness, for if you dislike them, perhaps you dislike a thing, and Allah makes therein much good." Surah An-Nisa 419, Sahih International. This verse emphasizes the importance of trying to resolve marital issues and living together with compassion and understanding. Acting with coldness or disinterest in marital relations is also addressed in the Hadith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "When a man calls his wife to his bed and she refuses, and he spends the night angry with her, the angels curse her until morning." Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 5193, Sahih Muslim, Hadith 1436. This hadith underscores the duty of both spouses to be attentive and responsive to each other's needs within the marriage. Ibn Qayyim, in his book Zad al-Ma'ad, discusses the importance of maintaining marital harmony and fulfilling the rights of one's spouse. He warns against neglecting these duties, as it can lead to discord and sin. Ibn Qayyim, Zad al-Ma'ad 1350. By adhering to these principles, individuals can navigate the complexities of marital intimacy while upholding the values of their faith and maintaining a loving and respectful relationship with their spouse. Do not forget to tap on the like, subscribe, and share buttons, and also leave a comment. In Islam, the sanctity of marriage is highly emphasized, and the decision to divorce is not to be taken lightly. When a wife repeatedly requests a divorce without a legitimate reason, such as not loving her husband or desiring to marry someone else, it is viewed as a serious transgression. This situation not only has spiritual implications, but also affects the emotional and psychological well-being of both spouses. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, Any woman who asks her husband for divorce without a strong reason, the fragrance of paradise will be forbidden to her. Sunan Ibn Majah, Hadith 2055. This hadith underscores the gravity of requesting a divorce without just cause, as it is seen as a disruption of the marital bond, which is meant to be preserved. The Quran advises couples to seek reconciliation and emphasizes patience and forbearance in marriage. And if you fear dissension between the two, send an arbitrator from his people and an arbitrator from her people. If they both desire reconciliation, Allah will cause it between them. Surah An-Nisa 435, Sahih International. This verse highlights the importance of resolving conflicts within the marriage rather than hastily seeking divorce. Islam strictly forbids illicit relationships outside of marriage. Desiring someone other than one's spouse and acting on that desire is a severe transgression. The Quran says, "And do not approach unlawful sexual intercourse. Indeed, it is ever an immorality and is evil as a way." Surah Al-Isra 1732, Sahih International. Islamic scholars have warned against letting emotions dictate actions that lead to sin. Falling in love with someone outside the marriage while still being married and seeking divorce for that reason is considered sinful and disruptive to the social and familial fabric of society. From a psychological standpoint, when a wife expresses that she no longer loves her husband and desires to divorce him to marry someone else, it can have profound emotional effects on the husband. The husband is likely to feel betrayed, rejected, and may experience depression and anxiety. In Islam, a wife who repeatedly requests a divorce without a valid reason, especially if driven by feelings for another man, is committing a serious sin. This act is not only spiritually harmful, but can also have devastating emotional consequences for her husband. The situation requires careful consideration, and the couple should seek reconciliation through counseling or religious advice before proceeding with divorce. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. What sin would a wife incur if she kept requesting her husband to divorce her without any genuine reason? The only reason being that she does not love him and wants to marry someone else. This situation not only has religious implications, but also profound emotional and psychological effects on the husband. From an Islamic perspective, unjustly seeking a divorce without valid reasons is considered a serious sin. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "If any woman asks her husband for a divorce without some strong reason, the fragrance of paradise will be forbidden to her." Sunan Ibn Majah 2055. This hadith underscores the gravity of making such a request without just cause. Renowned scholars like Imam al-Nawawi have stressed that marriage should be preserved and protected, and frivolous reasons for divorce are not acceptable in Islam. Al-Majmu 2003. A wife's responsibility is to uphold the sanctity of marriage and seek solutions within the framework of Islamic teachings. Psychologically, the impact on a husband can be devastating. According to Dr. Ahmed Al-Kubaisi, a leading Muslim psychologist, being told that one's spouse wants a divorce because of a lack of love can lead to feelings of inadequacy, rejection, and severe emotional distress. Journal of Islamic Psychology 2018. This emotional turmoil can affect his mental health, self esteem, and overall well being. Moreover, the Quran emphasizes the importance of maintaining justice and compassion in marital relationships. Surah An-Nisa 14:19 states, "And live with them in kindness, for if you dislike them, perhaps you dislike a thing, and Allah makes therein much good." This verse encourages spouses to seek goodness and patience in their relationships rather than seeking separation for superficial reasons. In summary, unjustly requesting a divorce not only goes against Islamic teachings but also inflicts emotional harm on the husband. It is crucial for both spouses to seek guidance from knowledgeable scholars and counselors to navigate their marital challenges in a way that aligns with Islamic values and promotes mutual respect and understanding. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Some people say love is in Allah's hands, therefore they cannot stop loving someone. This perspective often leads to significant misunderstandings about personal accountability and the teachings of Islam. Renowned Muslim scholars have provided clear guidance on this matter. They emphasize that while love is a natural emotion, Islam teaches us to exercise control over our feelings and actions. The Quran and Hadith encourage believers to act with wisdom and righteousness, even when emotions are strong. Scholars like Imam al-Ghazali and Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah have discussed the importance of managing one's emotions within the bounds of Islamic principles. They assert that blaming Allah for loving someone else and not one's husband is a misunderstanding of divine will and personal responsibility. Islam teaches that individuals are accountable for their actions and decisions. While love may be a feeling placed in our hearts by Allah, how we act upon that love is within our control. To correct this view, it is crucial to understand that Islam encourages self-discipline and the pursuit of moral conduct. By seeking guidance from knowledgeable scholars and adhering to Islamic teachings, individuals can navigate their emotions in a way that upholds their faith and respects their marital commitments. Remember, Islam promotes love, justice, and accountability. It is our duty to align our actions with these values and seek Allah's guidance in all aspects of life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below.